We welcome you to the heart of Spain, the historic capital of Madrid. We get set for NFL action at the stadium known as the Bernabeu. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you from Madrid, the NFL in Spain. It is the Bengals and the Falcons who are underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They're going to want to see more of that the rest of the way. 15 yards to begin this one.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, here is Simpson. That's to the rookie out of Georgia, Zachariah Brandt.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Simpson. Forced to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6. Shotgun snap for Simpson. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Play fake. Simpson now. He'll get this to Hooper, left side. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
At the 12-yard line.
Simpson to throw on second down. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Folks, extra point is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So after surrendering that long touchdown drive to start the game, good start here for the offense with a quick first down. Here's Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make it.
That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Cmsl. Picked as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Cmsl. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. They'll go, and here's Cmsl. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Bijan Robinson into the end zone for Atlanta. Touchdown for the Falcons. Now Folk on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
I think Brown is like the perfect back for this Bengals system. He's a strong runner, and listen, he might not get the volume of touches. We know Cincy really likes to air it out. Hard to blame him. But he can be just as dangerous in the passing game. So while he can get the tough yards inside, it's really his impact in the passing game that can set him apart.
They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
And a Bengal 1st down.
They'll run here with Brown. And to be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be 3rd down. Here we go. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down.
Big-time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit. This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Burrow's pass complete to Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Bengals 7.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
First and 10, and here is Simpson. Throw right side, taken in by Branch. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
From the 43, here's second down and 2. Throwing is Simpson. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Got a man. He's got Branch. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air again is Simpson. Oh, no! Chance to get rid of that under the heavy rush. He doesn't and goes down. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is second and long. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop.
Brings up
Third and long.
14.
Throwing, Simpson. On the run to the right. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. They had that play dialed up defensively, stopped them in the backfield. Loss of the yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and short, and here's Simpson. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
That's good.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same.
And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game.
What more can we say about Bijan Robinson? I mean, you see him in the open field, his ability to make guys miss, but then the ability to then turn and get the hard yards, make the tough runs. You know, he's as well-rounded a back as there is in the league, and certainly continues to be a huge force for this Falcons offense.
A carry here for Brown. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. 2nd down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Moving to his left. This is taken in by Young. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Rolling right. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's in. Colby Young. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air on 2nd down. Simpson. Now he'll run. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
2.
To throw, Simpson. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf. And it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop. And it sets up 4th down. On is Bailey, and he sends it away. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And they'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Brown. Room to run at the 40. inside the 20. And he is gone.
Touchdown,
75 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
The extra point.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's secondary.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, Simpson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that's good work on this return as he brings it past the 25. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Cincinnati.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Burrow now. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up 3rd down. Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Here we go. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism Allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Fought for and caught for the first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Brown, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll take it on in. Colby Young, touchdown Cincinnati. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals go up by 7, 28-21.
Falcons 21.
So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Inside the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons.
Touchdown.
Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Will tie the game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards.
Come to the line now on second and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And the Bengal first down.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here. And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket. And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. Yeah, so that's an important kick right there. In a game here late, you go ahead, you send your kicker out there to take the lead, and now all eyes turn to your defense. Can they get out there and get a stop and come away with this win?
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Simpson. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, and now a much more advantageous spot.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working from the gun. It's the pressure too much. He goes down. Now a timeout. That's their first. Now on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Simpson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And it's going to be fourth down. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is going to run out of steam.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
Take it. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Look there at Gibbs and his numbers from last week. 23 carries, ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Once again, it's Gibbs.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by... On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Rams first down.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. See what they have for second and 10. Willis now to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Rams.
Now, faking the give. A throw here, right side. Falls incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Now here's a keeper on his own read. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Harrison Smith
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10.
First down, Rams.
Moving to his right. There he goes again. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. Gibbs will score. So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. To the goal line. And throwing, Willis. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. Now Willis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. And this is going to be a Rams first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Rams first down.
A run here with Gibbs. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. Willis to throw. This one deep downfield for Chase. He's got it.
Willis's pass.
Throwing is Willis. That ball caught. One hand needed. What a catch. Here comes second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Willis
At the 36-yard line.
to the outside. Catch made by Brown.
Willis's pass.
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Here's first and 10.
First down. Los
Here's
Angeles.
Willis. He'll find Chase. That's complete.
Willis's pass.
You will happily take this starting field position. They begin with first and goal. This is caught. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He works free, right side, to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Down at the 42-yard
And he just
line.
continues to chew
A
off
gain of
more
12.
and more yardage with every
First
single
down,
carry. And
Rams.
you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard
He
line.
was tackled at the 46-yard
Momentum
line.
building here. On this drive, they go again, first and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
At the 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's second down and a yard. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third and inches.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down to 28. But the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
Yards. And the Rams first down.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Brought down at the
And he's been on an
18-yard line.
absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that.
And he will score again. Here's Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
To throw is Willis. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. He puts it up, and it's caught. Jamar Chase. Touchdown. Great ahead with Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
On the tackle. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Second down. Willis now to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Rams.
Los Angeles.
That his second TD catch of the season. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down. Getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's a gain of 13.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. It's a pickup of 12. First down, L.A.
Jake Golday on the tackle. A gain of 12.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
Smith on the tackle.
Second down, they need 2 yards.
On the pickup brings up second and 2.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he's got another one. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down, Rams.
They'll run with Gibbs. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Come on. They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Center leads him up for second and 5. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Still second down. Let's go. Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles.
Now Gibbs. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
Taken down at the 41.
This is 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Once again, it's Gibbs.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. He's got a first down inside the 45. And he cannot be stopped. The end zone again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, L.A. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Eagles take over first
This
and 10.
offense making its way out as they do. I want to check out their upcoming schedule for the next 3 weeks. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long.
2nd and 18 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
You can't win in the NFL without a capable quarterback, and one team has ensured that their high-end starter is going nowhere.